Hi, this is Gene at DNS Bait, and this report is current as of Thursday, the 29th here. Fishing opportunities, as far as ice fishing opportunities in the Madison area, are still quite limited, although they are on the ice in a few areas. They're up on Cherokee Marsh. They're telling me there's approximately 4 inches of ice there. The shoreline's been a little sketchy though, but mostly smaller fish they've been catching. Some smaller bluegills, some smaller crappies, and occasionally some marginal sized bluegills that are maybe in the 7-inch area. Over on Lake Monona, the only other ice in town that I know the guys are on is in Monona Bay. Not in the triangles, there's no ice there, but in Monona Bay, they're fishing back by Park Street. They're telling me there's approximately 3 inches of ice there, maybe a little more. But again, the shorelines, you got to watch yourself in the area of the shorelines. Bluegills and crappies, and some nice bluegills, but generally smaller, and I didn't hear any nice crappies. All the crappies seem to be in that 6-inch range or so. But they have been getting some bluegills in the 8.5 inch, and a couple even bigger than that once in a while. Squaw Bay still wide open, Mud Lake's open. Lake Wabeesa has iced over a couple, 3 times, just thin, blows right back open, so the lake's obviously ready to go. Kegonsa's done the same. They're ready to go, but they're not frozen right now. I did hear there's some ice on the ditches down by Stoughton, and I didn't hear a whole lot going on there. Some smaller bluegills, a couple small bass, but that's about all I heard. Otherwise, I have been hearing over Beaver Dam Way. I've heard some walleye action up in there, generally smaller fish, but some pretty good action on the south end of the lake. Up on Fox Lake, I've been hearing a little bluegill, a little perch action. Depends on who you talk to, what day they're out there. You hear some good stuff, you hear some bad stuff as far as the fishing goes. And again, that ice over there is probably in the 4-inch range from what I've been hearing. Up on Lake Wisconsin, the grade, they've been fishing on there. I've been hearing some pike, and not big ones, but quite a few numbers of fish. And I haven't heard any panfish really in the grade. Up at the Harmony Grove and the Fingers, I've been hearing some bluegills and crappies, but generally they've been of a smaller nature there. Crystal Lake, I haven't heard a word on that. I got to imagine it has some ice on it, but I've heard nothing there or Fish Lake. Otherwise, guys are still putting their boats in below the dam up at Sauk City and up at Castle Rock and up at the Dells, and they are having some pretty good action on walleyes. If you're in the mood to travel a little bit over along the Mississippi River, over by Stoddard and in that area, they've been taking some bluegill action over there, a little bit of perch action too. And then further north of there, if you know any of the backwater areas, I've been hearing some nicer bluegills show up out in that area. That's about it for right now. Any of you who have not checked out the post on the Fishing Report board where attention, I forget what it's titled, but they're requesting that you send a little email note to the address on there supportive of the purchase of some property by Mud Lake here below the Beltline to give public access and some public parking for us ice fishermen down there. So it would be really nice if you could do that. That's about it for right now. If you've got any information, you can call us at the store. It's 241-4225. And if you're on the road and need to use a fishing report, you can use the one phone line, 608-244-3474, which spells big fish. That's it for now, guys. Thanks.